What's up, guys? It's me back again with another video, and this video is a continuation of my last video, and it's to talk about my DCEU films and setting them up and stuff like that. And I'm gonna do this is the first breaking down my first movie of my phase one of my DCEU movies to set up Justice League, and because Man of Steel was a great start to set out what they were accomplishing, but however at the end it just didn't turn out the way they wanted it to, because they were depending on one sole person for the setup a lot of those movies, and it just ended up falling flat. So I'm gonna start with the same movie, of course, Man of Steel, of course. Now, Man of Steel was decent. It was basically just a better Superman 2 remake. And Man of Steel was a great opening it was a great choice to start off the franchise. So I would have kept Man of Steel. It would have been my choice. However, there are a few things I would have changed. For example, the origin story, I mean, it was fine. I'm not a particular fan on origin stories. I'm not huge on origin stories, but I think this one kind of was needed just because it was setting up. It was setting up not only the character itself, but it was setting up for other heroes and stuff like that. So, I mean, I'm fine with it. However, I would have toned down on, there is a lot of darkness in this movie, but however, I would have had Superman represent more of a symbol of peace, a symbol of hope. I would have had him be more like how he was in the animated series or Justice League or Unlimited, and I wouldn't have had him have the Superman title or whatever. Him deciding to be a hero be forced upon him by his real dad. I would have had him wanting to become Superman, wanting to make a difference and wanting to help people, because because he feels like there needs to be someone, that Metropolis needs a hero someone that they can look on, that they can be proud of. And the killing off his adopted father was really dumb. That was stupid. That didn't make any sense. I would have cut that out. He wouldn't have died. If I would have had him die, he would have died from a heart attack. Let's see what else. What other problems that they had? Well, of course, the Fortress of Solitude. I wouldn't have had that as a ship. I would have had it more as a base of operations for Superman, and as well with Zod. I wouldn't have had, like I said, I wouldn't have had him kill Zod. I would have just had him send him into another dimension. If I were to have him kill Zod, and to keep the ending that Snyder did, then I would have had it to where there were repercussions to his actions in the next movie, which I'll get into later. And you know what? The destruction of Metropolis, at first I was thinking, oh, I need to get rid of that, because Superman represents hope. He represents peace. If anything, he should have taken the fight outside the city, because his actions reflects on people getting hurt. So at first I thought about getting rid of that, but when I thought about what the plot is a Man of Steel 2 and who my villain is going to be, I thought, you know what? I kind of like what the destruction of the city and them battling throughout the city. So I would have kept that. However, I would have kept the destruction of the city. I'll explain that in my Man of Steel 2 video. And however, I would not have had him kill Zod. I would have had him like send him into another dimension or something like that, but I would not have had him kill him. And I think that'll be yeah, that's just me. That's just my overall idea of how I would have written Man of Steel or how I would have rewritten Man of Steel. But let me know what you guys think. How would you have done it differently? Would you have kept the same things? Would you, what would you have done differently to make the movie better? Don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Deuces.